Where did those 50 years go?
Hard-won wisdom and staying hopeful in a broken world. I'm Sunshine, and this is my Marty.
Today we're talking about what surviving actually teaches you about living, and I don't mean the bumper sticker version.
Because there is a bumper sticker version, and it is useless, and Marty has strong feelings about it.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. No. Sometimes what doesn't kill you just hurts for 30 years.
But here's the thing. We are sitting in a hand-hewn log house on 33 acres in Mallorytown, and we are genuinely happy, so something went right.
In 1990, a surgeon made a mistake, and by the time we understood what had happened, my kidneys were gone and my life as I knew it.
He had a whiteboard in the bedroom. A whiteboard in the bedroom.
The first thing surviving teaches you is that your brain is the organ worth protecting most, because they can replace a kidney, but they cannot replace your curiosity.
Out.
Sunny didn't fall apart. She got organized. That is one of the most loving things a person can do for you. Get organized on your behalf.
I will say that getting organized is easier when you are absolutely furious, and I was absolutely furious, so that helped.
The first real lesson surviving taught me is that your body is a system, and systems can be understood, and understanding is power.
Spirited is a word for it.
The bad doctors did not love me for it, and that told me everything I needed to know about which ones to trust.
Lesson 1, everybody write this down. Become the expert on your own situation, whatever that situation is.
Whether it's a diagnosis, a legal problem, a financial mess, the people who do best are almost always the ones who refuse to stay ignorant.
I was not a medical person. I was an English major who could grow tomatoes and raise 3 feral children.
Those children were not feral, Sunny.
Marty. They were feral, and we loved them, and they turned out magnificent. Those are all 3 things true at once.
I ran home dialysis for years, doing my own treatments here in this house overnight while the kids were sleeping down the hall.
I learned what every alarm meant. I learned when to wake him up and when to let the machine sort itself out.
Each other is always on the list.
When the kids were young and things were really hard, I used to take them out to the garden and we would weed for an hour and nobody had to talk.
There is actual research on this. Physical work with visible results lowers cortisol faster than most clinical interventions because your nervous system understands progress it can see.
Mine understood it because the weeds were gone and for 10 minutes, nothing was broken.
Servers.
And arguing with me about whether the Kubota needs a new attachment, which it does, Marty.
28, I counted.
He counted.
When you have been through the thing that was supposed to end you, and you are still here, you stop spending energy being angry at the thing, and you start spending it on what is in front of you.
We have every reason to be bitter, and we are just not. It surprises people.
It surprises me sometimes too, honestly.
The log home helps. You cannot be too bitter in a hand-hewn log home. The wood won't allow it.
Of it.
And enough mud in spring to stay humble.
Research on longevity backs this up. Social connection is one of the strongest predictors of how long you live and how well you live, and the quality.
Loneliness raises mortality risk by about the same amount as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. I read that and I thought about every person sitting alone watching the news getting angrier and sicker.
My best thinking partner right now is an AI, which I know sounds strange, but what it actually is a tool for staying curious, for having someone to think out loud with at 2 a.m. when Sunny is sensibly asleep.
He comes to bed having solved something, and I truly do not need to know what it was.
The point is, connection does not have to look the way it looked in 1972, it just has to be real.
We met when we were 15 years old. 55 years later, I still want to know what he thinks about things, which is either love or a very long-running experiment.
Probably both.
What I want people to hear is that you do not have to have our exact story to apply any of this. You do not need the transplants or the acreage or the whiteboard in the bedroom.
You need a willingness to stay curious, a person or two who are genuinely on your side, and the understanding that building a beautiful life after hard things is not luck, it is a practice.
Practice it like you practice anything. Badly at first, then better. Then one day you look up and there you are.
Right?
Although sometimes I am also right.
Usually simultaneously.